many students that we have here that are homeless. And I was explaining that we have different definitions of homeless. The school has a different definition of being homeless than, per se, the average person might think of being homeless. The school district classifies homelessness even as students who are doubling up with other families, who may not be living in a house of their own, but maybe their mom and their siblings are living with relatives or friends of the family, and we consider that to be homeless as well. When I see the difference in students who are homeless versus have a more stable family, less focus on schoolwork, because there's more concern about where their next meal is coming from, where they're going to stay that night. I also notice less alertness. They don't sleep as well at night, and so they're more tired in school. Their schoolwork suffers. A lot of times we see students' appearances are more unkempt. They are worried more about survival rather than taking care of themselves. Their basic needs need to be met before, the grooming and the hygiene and the sleep can really matter to them. Here at Manual, offer extra services to help them with their academics, either after school or before school. We also offer free breakfast for all students. So students who may be staying somewhere else and not getting enough food often come in for breakfast to make sure they at least have 2 meals a day, breakfast and lunch. So that's really important. As far as outside services, we generally let the agencies in the community help the families with that.
In terms of our overall population of children, currently we're dipped a little bit, and there's about 10 here. On the average, there's usually anywhere up to 12 to 15 children that are in the shelter, but we have been known at times to have 20 to 25 children. The schools know that we're going to be very supportive of making sure that these children succeed in their program. We are aware of progress reports, things like that, so we work very closely. The schools know that they can call here if there's an issue, and we will make sure that the parent can address it or is contacted if there is a problem. The one difficulty for our children that are in school involves the high school children. They do not want their classmates, in most cases, to know that they are homeless and that they're living at the shelter. So just in hearing their conversation and how they do manage maybe to get off the bus a half a block away, some things like that, or catch it a half a block away, till it looks like they are catching the bus in the neighborhood like all the other kids would be. From our observations in terms of the children, how successful they are in school or adapting to it, many of these children have become accustomed to moving from place to place and have developed some skills to be able to make those adjustments.